candidate who is running to become leader of the party, who is running to become prime minister in our country, is finding out that she has been disqualified on air from an email that the media outlet that she is interviewing with has received. So it is very alarming and very shocking. It is certainly not surprising, because I think the Liberal Party of Canada was seeing exactly what our internal polls are telling us, that my campaign and my team, we were neck to neck with a front runner in the race. They did not want me to go on to that debate stage in Montreal. They certainly did not want me on that ballot. And the Liberal Party of Canada wanted to complete the coronation of Mark Carney. All of the
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Five Pines Freedom Pines podcast. I'm your host, Jamie A.B. Today we're obviously going to be talking about Ruby Dhalla because this is so outrageous and I'm going to call the Liberals out. You know, I was an ex-lefty, so I know how to use their own language against them, and we're going to talk about it, okay? So please like, comment, subscribe. I am genuinely so much closer to being able to monetize. I'm so excited. Let's get into it. So I'm not one to cry racism after being convinced, you know, when I was a lefty that I was responsible for all of the horrendous shit that our, you know, prime minister's dad partook in. But, you know, I kind of figured out that, you know, I wasn't responsible for the things that the government or the church ever did. But, you know, after that, I kind of took a step back and realized that not everything is racist. You know what I mean? I was trying so hard all the time when I was on the left to not be racist that I feel like I ended up being racist, because to think that you're racist from birth is to acknowledge that you were racist from birth, and I wasn't. And I remember being like, no, I distinctly remember learning in the 6th grade that people who lived closer to the equator have darker skin, and really never thinking about it again. So I'm just going to throw that out there, that I don't normally use racism, but to me, it seems pretty convenient to me that they use foreign interference whenever it is a Indian or literally anybody else of color, because tell me why they are getting rid of the only 2 people that are Indian, and tell me why Ruby Dhalla was, you know, suitable to run in the Liberal cabinet, but all of a sudden, if she's getting donations from, you know, some sources, she might not even know who they're from, you know what I mean? But either way, to me, it just smells like bullshit. I don't even believe them. I don't believe a thing that the Liberals say anymore. So no, I genuinely don't think that there was probably foreign interference. She doesn't seem to even be aligned with the same things that the Liberal caucus believes. So to me, I don't believe them. I don't believe them at all. And tell me who the CCP wants in power that they were targeting Chrystia Freeland. Can someone tell me? Can someone let me know who it seems to be the only person that the Liberals are holding up on a pedestal right now is Mark Carney, who's about to be given the crown to be fucking King of Canada without ever being elected by, you know, the public. The same Mark Carney that kicked out independent Canadian media but let in people from the CCP to his announcement of running for a Liberal leader. That Mark Carney? I wonder. I wonder where all of these bots magically came from in my comments all of a sudden. Big mystery to me. I would also like to say that the Liberals are disgusting for letting Ruby Dhalla find this out via CBC. You guys don't think to tell people before you tell the public that you're disqualifying them from something as serious as running for fucking leader of your party, when you know that she has a lot of votes, like getting up there to Mark Carney? This is why I don't believe them. This smells like complete bullshit cover-up, because they're afraid. They're afraid of Ruby Dhalla going against Mark Carney in that debate and winning, okay? Quite frankly. And I just want to understand, quite frankly, let's focus in on this DEI thing, okay? Diversity, equity, and inclusion. I am genuinely wondering and questioning the Liberals right now how you think that this is DEI in the slightest. Because it seems to the rest of the world, you know, the ones that aren't brainwashed by your media, that you seem to only be firing people of color. That seems a bit extreme to me. Doesn't it seem a bit extreme to you guys when this is the party that is consistently crying racism over literally anything? And this is the one time that I genuinely do think that there might be a bit of touch of racism here, okay? Just by the way that they chose to fire her and the way that they use foreign interference to fire basically anybody that's Indian, okay? The fact of the matter is that Ruby is absolutely correct in this CBC interview. They are fucking afraid of her. They're afraid of her beating Mark Carney, okay? And internal polling was showing that Ruby Dhalla was, itching up to Mark Carney in the poll. And I believe that Ruby Dhalla would actually kick Mark Carney's ass in a debate because she probably is, maybe not an outsider and actually does care about Canada. But I don't encourage people to do shady things, but if I were Ruby Dhalla, I would tell everything. I would tell everything. Everything that you guys know about the Liberals that you think is important for the public to know, I would be welcome. I would be welcome to have Ruby drop, an email to me because this is bullshit. I am actually mad. Okay, this genuinely pisses me off because we all know that this is to literally prop up Mark Carney. And it's so disappointing that genuinely the only leadership race that hasn't been attacked and if anything has been uplifted, especially in our media, especially online, is Mark Carney, the privileged white man who is worth how much? Well, in 2023, the BBC put out former Bank of England boss to head Bloomberg board and that he was worth billions of dollars. Hold on. 75 billion. Why does he need to be prime minister? Why would you don't care enough to even call yourself a Canadian, Mark Carney? You call yourself a what? A European? Oh my God. Ruby Dhalla seems like she had more Canadian patriotism in her than Mark Carney has ever seemed like he has in his entire life, and Justin Trudeau. Does it scare them to have somebody who appreciates Canada for what it is, and that's because her mom was an immigrant coming here and she is disgusted with the way that Canada looks? I mean, I'm not going to say anything too good about her because I know that she wasn't voting against the Liberals in all of these vote of non-confidence and stuff. I'm not going to give her that much props, but it just goes to show you guys that the Liberals, this is their true colors. Everything that I have seen them say, from Justin Trudeau saying that Pierre Poilievre puts out mis and disinformation, he does. Justin Trudeau puts out mis and disinformation. Safe and effective mis and disinformation, okay? Every time Justin Trudeau has said anything about Pierre Poilievre, you can almost guarantee that that is something that he has done himself. So every time they tell you that you're racist, just remember that they're the actual racist ones because they're the ones that hired somebody who has done blackface so many times he can't recollect how many times he's fucking done it because he's such a piece of shit. And he's so fucking privileged that he doesn't even get in trouble for the things that he's clearly done. And the RCMP continue. The RCMP started as a thing to round up Indigenous people and take them and put them on reserves. And it's literally just as corrupt as the fucking day it started because we know that the RCMP didn't even do their due diligence when it came to the SNC Lavalin thing. And that there's personal prosecution happening to Justin Trudeau. And it takes an outside person to have to do that because our institutions are so fucking corrupt. And racist, probably. Probably they are probably the racist ones. So I'm just saying. Many reasons why I fucking hate the Liberal Party of Canada. This is just another one on the bulletin board because they are such giant pieces of shit. And it genuinely, and I know you guys are going to be like, why is she swearing? Because I'm so sick and tired of this government trying to convince us that we're the racist ones when they clearly are the racist ones and continue to show us that over and over again, not only by exploiting Indigenous issues, okay, but by literally getting rid of the only two candidates that are people of color. So I digress, okay? Please, guys, have a great weekend. Sorry, I got heated at the end there. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Have a good day. Have a good day, you guys.